Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. Before I start, I guess at this point, I got to ask the people, when you gonna have the people come cut your grass? When the people coming to cut your grass? Because these people back. So I do apologize if you can hear the mowing, the blowing, all that. I'm sorry. But it's got to get done today. This is a review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 13, Episode 18. It's the season finale. Thank you, Jesus. How the wig stole Christmas. So, Candy, we see she starting out. She gets a proclamation from the city of South Fulton over here in my neck of the woods. Woo woo. So it's Candy Day in South Fulton. That's what they're giving her. And we love to see it. Kudos to Candy. She's done a great job. She is doing a lot for our community, you know, creating the jobs and the businesses. Go girl. Okay, moving over to Cynthia and Mike. They have a conversation about Mike just moving to Atlanta, or at least them getting a house together in Atlanta. You know, she wants to rent out Lake Bailey. He gonna keep his house in LA, and they want to get a house together in Atlanta. So they're talking about that. Then we got Portia Luther King leading the charge. You know, she's leading the movement. And she's up there at the podium, and it's refreshing. It's kind of, I poke fun at Portia Luther King, and, you know, in her newfound, this new voice that she has. And I joke about it, but in all seriousness, I am here for it. I'm here for the growth. It's necessary, you know, it's time, you know. I mean, the girl, I think she's like 36. I don't want to get her age wrong, but she's not the 30-year-old Portia that we met. And, you know, people think that 30 is just so grown, but when I turned 30, I felt just as, you know, childish. So I get it, you know, and everybody grows, you know, when it happens. People mature at different stages in life, and to see her growth, you know, progress, you know, on screen has been, you know, it's been a good thing. And I'm glad to see her come around full circle. You know, she's acknowledged the fact that, you know, her comments on the Underground Railroad were very misinformed and ignorant. You know, she has changed. She has grown. And so that's what we're seeing. She's up there, you know, rallying the people together. It was a Warnock Ossoff rally, where, you know, we were getting ready to vote for that, and we won that. You know, Georgia's blue. Woo woo. So yeah, that's what we saw. Drew and Ralph, they're talking about Josiah meeting his biological father. And she's still calling this man old daddy. I don't understand. Anyway, he's not, you know, thrilled to go and be meeting his father, but, you know, he going. It seems like they dragging him for the scene, but he's gonna go. You know, Ralph is the one that's really pressing it. You know, they show a flashback. He doesn't want him to grow up, you know, not having, you know, some type of relationship with his biological father the way that he did. So, you know, he's pushing for it. They, you know, are going to go meet him. He's coming in from LA. They get to the place. It's like a little diner type of situation. And they wait. They wait for about an hour and a half. And then Bio Dad shows up. And it's very awkward. This is the whole scene. I was cringing. And mainly because it just seemed like that boy did not want to be in that space with this stranger. Like, y'all are trying to force an interaction between a child who doesn't know who this man is and a man that doesn't really know how to, you know, he don't know what to do. He's, you know, yes, it's his child, but he doesn't have any type of rapport with him at all. So I know that that's not easy. It was hard. It was hard to watch. Cause the little boy was being a little rude, you know, and it's understandable, but he was being rude. he was being very short. You know, the man is, how's school? Good. Do you like, what subjects do you like? And Ralph is trying to help push the conversation along. Ask him why he's in town. I don't really care. Okay. You know, back in the day, that would have got you one of those. Like, don't be, don't be rude now. You're not finna, cause that right there is a reflection of me, and you ain't finna embarrass me. You know, that's how we are as black mothers. Don't embarrass me. But it's understandable in this setting because, I mean, y'all have drugged this boy to who knows where they were, you know, to meet somebody who he has no relationship with. You know, I don't know him as no daddy. Ralph is his daddy. But it's very awkward, whatever. The biological father does commit to doing more. You know, he said he want to come back, and, you know, they baby steps. They're going to take baby steps. So hopefully, little Josiah, you know, will warm up to his father, or at least warm up to the idea of letting that wall down a little bit. Maybe they need to do this like in a therapy setting, you know, helps them to, they need a third party, somebody licensed and certified in that sort of thing to help move this along smoothly. Kenya, we see she sits down with her therapist, and basically Mark is playing the games like he always do. She said that, you know, he came in town for, first of all, him coming in town and not saying that he was coming, or not, you know, solidifying, you know, like where he would be staying, you know, how long he would be staying, that sort of thing. They didn't talk about that. He just popped up in town, dropped his bags off, he's staying here, you know. And so Kenya's not really here for that. But Mark is manipulative, and so that's just the type of stuff he's gonna do. He's very alpha male, and this is my house, you know, you my wife still, I can do this, you know, you mine. This is my family, this is my house. That's, you know, my bed, you know, like that's how he is. She said that, you know, she got into bed and he, you know, followed suit. He getting into bed with her, you know, he's still pretending like they are not in a whole legal situation, you know, custody battle. They're not separate. Like, they've been separated for the past year and probably more than that. But she doesn't understand why he's, you know, pretending like they're not at odds, because she ain't forgot. And she's also put up a wall now. So it's going to be hard for you to think you can just, you know, drop back in like nothing ever happened. The therapist is like, well, you know, I don't really have his perspective on things. You know, when we talk, I'm just getting your perspective. So I would need his perspective. And so Kenya just decides I'll call. When she calls, it goes straight to voicemail. No, first she sends a text message, I assume. And when it's not delivered, she assumes, okay, he blocked me because this ain't even get delivered. And when a message is delivered, it'll tell me, you know, on the iPhone, it says delivered. You know, good thing the man don't have his read, unread, you know, that sort of thing on there. Because when you see that somebody done read your message and then, you know, it just goes, it's just left on read. The shade of it all. But anyway, she says, okay, I'm going to go and get Brooklyn's phone. I don't know why Brooklyn got a phone. Brooklyn can't form a sentence, but she got a telephone. And I'm assuming maybe for the nanny, but why not just call the nanny? Anyway, she got a phone and she going to call from Brooklyn's phone. It rings, but he doesn't answer it. And so she sends a text on Brooklyn's phone, you know, like, why am I blocked? Like, who would block the mother of their child? You know, that's Kenya. Mark gonna block you. You know, normally fathers ain't doing that, but when they don't really get along with the mother, that's how you get blocked. So, I mean, that's how, Kenya. The therapist, I don't know, she wasn't really giving much. It was like Kenya was, you know, like working this out on her own. Almost like she had called a good girlfriend and, you know, they hashed it out over the phone, and it was like a vent session. I don't know what the therapist was there for on that day. I think she was just there to listen, because Kenya was like dominating the conversation and really, you know, she was really upset about this thing. I understand. I definitely understand, but you got to let that therapist do her job, Kenya. You got to let her do her job. Kenya, she was talking about he wanted sexual favors, you know, when he come back and visit, he go, you know, all the stuff he want. She like, we not doing that. We are not there yet. No, you're not getting me moist and ready to go. We're not doing that yet. Anyway, Cynthia, she's having a friendsmas, and so, and a secret Santa type of thing. And so the gifts are, first she said $100, and she felt like, well, everybody gonna want a real good gift, and so let's up that to $1,000. I think it's called the White Elephant game. I can't remember, but anyway. The day of the party, Drew and Portia are talking before the party, and they already decide, okay, we're not going to get up until 4 o'clock because Drew is cramping, and, Portia just waiting on Drew. So 4 o'clock, they're going to start getting together. LaToya texts Cynthia. She's not coming because she says she's over the drama. She's not going to do the drama. LaToya, you have been at the center of all the drama all season. The drama has been you. You are the drama. And so why you avoiding the party because of the drama? You the problem, girl. Because as we see later on in this episode, all the mess got stirred when the drama came into the room. I mean, let's just wait to get there. But LaToya, girl, you are dramatic, okay? So don't make it seem like it's the rest of the ladies that are just too much and you just can't be around it. Marlo, she's another one that's not coming. Marlo says she's gonna send her gift by way of an assistant, but she's not gonna be able to make it. So we got Kenya, Candy, and Shamia. They show up to the party. Cynthia got llamas outside, so everybody taking pictures with the llamas. I don't know what the llamas got to do with Christmas, but she got llamas outside, in her driveway, and everybody, that comes in, hey, take a picture with the llamas. When they all get in the house, Cynthia tells them about Marlo and LaToya not being able to make it. Kenya, why is LaToya not going to be there? Girl, people don't have to run it by you whether or not, they should show up or not. Or when they decide not to show up, they should just run it by you. No, they don't have to do that, Kenya. Portia and Drew, they call them, and because they want to get the gift giving started and they want to eat and all of that. And they call Portia and Drew. Portia and Drew just not leaving the house. And I think the party had already started. The party was supposed to start at 3. And I want to say it was maybe an hour later, and they were just now, getting ready to leave. And Portia I think was just getting ready to leave to go pick up Drew. Portia live an hour away from everybody. But Portia and Drew live close, so that shouldn't have been how late they were. I just don't understand how that happened. Anyway, Kenya get all upset. Okay, well then let's just start without them because they're late, and the people that are on time, understandable. Because if you at a party and it's it's a program, things are supposed to happen at a certain time, or you have a time constraint. Like, don't make the rest of the people suffer or wait to eat. Because that's the biggest thing. Why we got to wait to eat? Because so-and-so ain't here. I don't want to wait to eat. Is the food ready? I'm here on time. Let's eat. So I get that. They sit down and they go over the rules of the, of the game. And essentially, they pick a number. 8 ladies. So if you get the 8th number, that's a good thing, because 1 and 2, the first person opens up a gift. And then the second person opens up a gift, and they can choose to steal the first person's gift, if they like it, or keep theirs. And then that, that's how it goes down. So the person that opens up the gift last, gets to choose from everything that's already been opened. So, yeah. Kenya decides, that Portia and Drew would have numbers 1 and 2. And so they picked after that. They sit down and eat, and they draw the numbers, and then they start going over going over everything. And Portia and Drew finally show up. They are 3.5 hours late. I don't know why they was this late. I don't know what they was doing, but 3 hours late, y'all could have stayed home. Listen, and they're lucky that Cynthia didn't pull a Nene and stop them at the door like, okay, you can turn right back around and go back down the driveway, because you disrespectful coming up in here 3 hours late. And it's very disrespectful. Not I'm sorry I'm late, just a coming on in, like like they're not 3 hours late. Portia always does that though. She's late and then she's not apologetic about it. And I think that's what annoys people. It's like, you could at least come in here like, I'm so sorry I'm late. I am so sorry I'm late. No, but you be coming in speaking to people and like you're not 3 hours late, girl. Anyway, okay. We start opening the gifts. And Portia's first, of course. And so she gets a Tiffany set. And she is not too enthused about her Tiffany set. She get her little Tiffany set. And I mean, listen, I would have been happy for a Tiffany set. Because, I mean, Tiffany's is timeless. So you can have it, keep it, and wear it forever. Those are timeless pieces. But these Atlanta girls want to be, they want to bust down Rolly. They want, they want all that. They want all the bling, all of that. Give me all of that flashy stuff. So Portia, she needed a little bit. She wanted a little something else. She needs some Cuban links or something because she was not happy about her Tiffany set. And it wasn't even the charm kind of bracelet, like with the links or the necklace or whatever, the choker. It was, like beads. The stuff Mal be selling. The ones that Mal makes. That kind of stuff. That's not, Portia ain't that girl. You gotta know your friends, read the room. Number 2, of course, is Drew, and she opens Portia's gift. Portia brought a Gucci. It was like a Gucci clutch and some like $1,500 perfume. And so Drew was excited about that gift, And then number 3 coming on in is Mal. And Mal is like, oh, I'll take that gift, Drew. Thank you. Candy, Drew was just like, what? And Candy like, give it up. Give her the gift and you pick something else. Y'all know Candy is very... what's the word? She's competitive. That's the word. She's competitive, very competitive. And so in any type of setting like this, she's like, listen, we sticking to the rules. Pass it on. Don't be a sore loser. Give her the gift and you pick something else. That's that. Drew's gift that she picks up, because Mal, she just goes ahead and, gets what Mal brought. Mal ended up bringing like a basket of wine, champagne, that sort of thing. Portia over there like, they got that from the Bailey, but they got that from the wine cellar. Y'all just done soaked the tags off of it and re-gifted it. Y'all ain't slick. But anyway, then Shamia, she opens up her gift. And it's a new iPhone. Candy's the one that brought that. Shamia's happy about that. She'll take it. Cynthia opens up the next gift. That's from Marlo. And Marlo gifted $1,000 in cash. We'll take it. So she understood what she was supposed to do. Candy opens her gift that Kenya brought, and it's diamond earrings. Kenya, oh, those are valued at $5,000. Everybody like, girl, you ain't paid $5,000 for it. But okay. Kenya opens up her gift, and it's Chanel. It's a Chanel brooch and a Chanel scarf from Shamia. So she's like, I'm going to take Shamia's gift because I know Shamia got good taste. It's Marlo's turn, so the assistant comes and picks for her, and he goes on ahead and steals that Chanel. I'm going to take that Chanel because it's only right to get at the Marlo. And so Kenya has to pick again, and the last gifts that are standing are from Drew. It's like a 3 boxes, like wrapped up in one, tied together with a nice little bow. She opens the first one, and it's like this little pet house type of thing with a wig inside, and so it's a gag gift. And Drew was really, she felt, good about her little gag gift. Everybody like, girl, the wig ain't even $1,000. Like, what you doing? It didn't go over well at all. Nobody thought it was funny. Nobody wanted to hear the joke or none of that. Kenya was very annoyed. She couldn't open the other gift, and Drew steady trying to explain, she's trying to explain away her little shady gift. The next one is a boombox with a cassette tape. Kenya like, girl, you wasting my time. You are like, I done spent good money on my gift. Everybody else has participated and spent, the amount they were supposed to or exceeded that. And here you come with the cheap wig, a boombox, and a cassette tape. And then she wanted everybody to sit down and listen to what was on the tape. Kenya had that knife on her hand cutting open the box. Don't run up on me, Drew. Don't run up on me. Drew got the nerve. Oh, don't. Not with the knife. Girl, you doing a lot, Drew. And see, we were rooting for Drew. At least I was. I was rooting for her. I really wanted her on this show. I really wanted her to do well on this show. I really wanted to see her again. But it's like, girl, if you're going to be pulling these kind of stunts, then no. Then no. You have to read the room. Like, everybody in the group ain't really with this. So, I ain't got no allies. Let me just chill. I'm going to chill. I'm going to stall him out. No. Drew just head on. Oh, guys, and listen to the tape. And she really sitting back, you know, crossing her legs. Listen to this. I just want y'all to listen up. Girl, it wasn't even nothing on the tape. All we heard was Prophet Lot talking to the assistant, and all he said was that he liked LaToya. Like, he didn't incriminate himself. He didn't incriminate LaToya. Like, none of what she told us, you know, was made out to be true in that tape. So what was the reason? What was the reason? Please tell me. Drew, I mean, not Drew. Yeah, Drew. Drew, you blew it. You blew it. You blew it. You gooped yourself. LaToya ends up showing up. And, you know, of course, they come in and they fill her in on the recording and all of that. And Drew just looks crazy out here. She just really does. You know, Candy has had enough. And Candy is like, whatever she did with him or whatever he did because he wanted to. Because she keeps trying to press, oh, she got that Delilah spirit. You know, she just really turned the Prophet out. No. Part of me feels like Candy is so triggered by this because, you know, allegedly she's played the side chick role in her life before. Allegedly, she and Riley's father, Block, were in a situation, were in an entanglement while he was still married. And, you know, Riley was the product of that. Allegedly. And so I could see why she would feel triggered. If that's true, I could see that. Because, you know, she's one, you know, side chicks unite. You know, take it up with him. Don't take it up with me. You know, one of those. And it's like, no, I'm going to take it up with both of y'all. Both of y'all wrong. Anyway, they have the whole conversation about the boatload. They have a conversation about Prophet Lot. And of course, LaToya is defending herself. She's denying it. It ain't happened. It was a spiritual advisor. You know, at this point, LaToya is just mocking her. And it's making Drew very angry. It's making her very angry. So much so, you know, that she's, you know, starting to get a little, you know, bass in her voice and all of that. LaToya stands up on the couch and throws the wig. And that makes Drew, you know, even more upset. Now she done got up and she gonna charge at her like they about to fight. Girl, y'all know them people's not finna let y'all fight. But, you know, they break it all up or whatever. And Toya and Kenya end up leaving, and on their way out, they take some folks' gifts. They take all the drink, and I think Kenya ended up leaving with the Gucci bag or something else like that. She ended up getting, they left out with some things, with some trinkets. And when they get out there, it's carolers coming around the corner, coming down the driveway singing. Kenya trying to wrangle LaToya into the car because she's trying to interact with the carolers. And the carolers are outside Kenya's car door. Excuse me, please get away from my car. Oh my goodness, please get away from my car. She's just so, girl, who you talking to? Because them people, listen, I was hired to be here. Don't be talking to me like I ain't supposed to be around here. Anyway, at the end, they end the night or whatever. You know, everybody goes outside because at that point, Cynthia's like, party's over. This is over and done with. Y'all need to get out. So they all go outside and watch the carolers, you know, sing the Christmas songs, everybody out there singing or whatever. And, you know, we have to get the little excerpts of what everybody got going on and what's to come for the ladies. Very lackluster season finale. That trailer for the reunion seems lackluster, but we gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna review it. You know, in its entirety, so we can be done. Hopefully, I don't know whether we're gonna be back for another season of this. You know, a season 14. But if they decide to do a season 14, they're gonna need to come with a whole new cast. Like everybody, I don't want to see nobody else. I don't want to see nobody new. I mean, you know, old, I should say. Revamp the whole thing. Yeah, so that's it. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.